Hey guys, in this video I want to do a quick little side-by-side comparison review between the Nexus Xperia versus the Z5 Premium. So in this review videos I basically talk about my overall experience, what's it like to live with these two awesome phones, just share my experience. So first of all, I'm gonna just highlight the price of these two smartphones here in my country. So the Nexus 6P here, it costs around 67,000 PKR if you go for the 64GB variant, which I do recommend to go for, the memory wise, because you get more storage, you can install more apps and all that, while this one costs a little bit more, 75,000 PKR, which is equal to $750. The international price of Nexus 6P for 64GB is a little bit less. I think it's around like 640 something, but in Pakistan, we can't really buy from Google Store, so Huawei officially launched this phone. It's available in markets with also some free accessories, so nice, Huawei, nice. So let's talk about first of all, let's start off this comparison with, of course, the build quality here. So both phones, of course, are phablets. They are big. They're not meant for everyone. Only for people who have special needs, who want a big screen phone. So it's a bit awkward to place these phones here in your pocket because they just feel big. But it will take some time for you to get used to it, especially when I switched from my when I switched from the S6 to the G4. So when I switched from the G4 to the Nexus 6P, it's not like it was a big upgrade. So in terms of screen size, so yeah, it felt normal to me, but it might be a little bit too big for you guys. So let's talk about the build quality here first of all. So we have aluminum here, full to full aluminum. So if you drop it, it's a pretty durable phone. Okay, I use Nexus 6P as my main phone. I dropped it, and it was a really insane drop. But I never saw any scratch or anything like that, while this one here uses glass, so you should be really careful, because I had a pretty bad experience with the Z2, Sony Xperia Z2, because after the Z2, this is like I skipped Z3, I skipped Z3 Plus, then I bought the Z5. So their back glass it can broke easily, so you should be careful with that. But it's really beautiful. So glass was metal versus full metal on the Nexus 6P, and also if we talk about the display here, let's see here. So the display is of course gorgeous on both phones. This is Quad HD on the Nexus 6P. It's 5.7 inch, a little bit bigger, slightly bigger in terms of the size, versus the 4K resolution here that we have on the Z5 Premium. Now there's a debate going on that it might not be an actual 4K display and all that, but it does run all the photos and the media content in a full 4K resolution, which is 3840 by 2160, which is the same resolution that you can also switch to if you're watching this video. Of course, it's also in 4K. So it has more PPI. It's overall a better display when it comes to resolution, but it's slightly smaller, 5.5 inch. So if you want a bigger display, so Nexus 6P does has a bigger display, but resolution wise not that much up to the level of the Z5 Premium. But nonetheless, I think you will hardly going to notice a difference. The colors here with the 6P is pretty damn awesome. Here, look at that. It's just so gorgeous. It's just so gorgeous display, the viewing angles and all that. Same with the Xperia Z5 Premium. Wow, it just looks like everything will come to life. Wow. I wonder if we will see like a 4K display phone from Samsung, maybe Note 6, but it's just so goddamn amazing. Both phones have amazing display, no doubt about that. So let's talk about the software. So of course it's just your personal opinion here when it comes to software, because on the Z5 Premium you get this customized Android skin here on top. This is Lollipop, still running Lollipop here, while on the Nexus 6P you get the latest version of the Android 6.0.1. So personally, if you want to enjoy true experience of Android, then you should try out Nexus phone at least once in your life, because they give you for pure Android. You are going to get all the new updates before any other phone. You're also going to get the full custom support like rooting and installing custom ROMs and all that. it's just overall a full great Android package we have with Nexus phones, and also there's no bulkware, so it runs faster than other phones. And also, if we talk about here internal processor thing here, you know, the stock Android, it can be a little bit boring, but you can customize it, you can root it, install custom ROMs or custom kernels to make it more awesome. Use Nova launcher, which I use basically. So in terms of the processor, both have Qualcomm 810 chipset. Both are fairly equal when it comes to the speed. You can check my channel out for the speed and camera test. So yeah, that is that. Not that much of a big difference. 3 gigs of RAM, very nice when it comes to multitasking. We do get the fingerprint sensor on the back of the 6P. Well, here we get it with the built-in with the home button, so you can easily, you know, unlock it like this and unlock this one like this. So in terms of the, you know, it does feel like the Z5 Premium is a little bit heavier. So yeah, that's also that. We also get this dedicated camera button. We also get waterproof body. With the Z5 Premium, we also get the SD card support, meaning you can expand the storage up to 128 GB using external SD cards, which is something that you will never ever going to get with the Nexus phones. In terms of the camera, we get a 12.3 megapixel sensor here on the Nexus 6P, which comes with the dual LED flash and also laser autofocus. It has bigger sensors compared to other phones, which do get a little bit of better performance. It does get a little bit better performance when it comes to low light. And also here we get the 23 megapixel camera with the fastest autofocus ever, like 0 point something crazy. As both phones have an awesome camera, you know, I can't really say that this one is bad and this one is bad. No, both are really awesome. Both have their own edges over each other. So both can call up to 4K. Both also don't really feature the optical image stabilization, but we do get some kind of steady shot with the Z5 Premium, but this image stabilization is completely absent with the 6P, so its videos are more shaky as compared to the Z5 Premium. And also in the front, we get a better 8 megapixel resolution camera with the 6P, which does produce some better results as compared to the 5 megapixel on the Z5 Premium. That's my personal opinion because I take a lot of selfies, okay? If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I take a lot of selfies. So I really, you know, suggest you that you should follow you should follow me on Instagram. Okay, sometimes, you know, my English gets really weird, so sorry about that. So last thing here is the battery, of course, which is of course the this is something that you know, a lot of people do want to have a better battery if they go for a big screen phone. So I'm really satisfied with both phones. They did survive up to 1 day easily. We have 3,400 something here and also 3,400 something here, so both have almost equal battery size and they also perform a lot more equal. So overall, it's just your personal preference here. If you want to go with the pure Android phone, which is a little bit cheaper, but doesn't have the doesn't have the SD card support, doesn't have the waterproof body, and some of you might enjoy Sony features here, but some of you do want to enjoy the stock Android more. So just your personal opinion. So thank you so much for checking out this video. If you have any questions, comment down below. Let me know here what you guys want to know, and I will go to answer that. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Adios.